Hello students, today we will start a new chapter, that is your chapter 7, Getting to Know Plants. As you know student, plants are very most important properties in our life. It is a basic need for human being as well as for animal also, because we are getting too much things from the plant, from the leaf of the plant, from the barks of the plant, from stem, from root. You can say that all over the world we can get the food item from the plant, okay, as well as we get oxygen from the plant, and plants gives a varieties of food to the human being as well as to the animals, okay. So usually you have seen that the plants are usually grouped into three categories, that is your herbs, shrubs and trees, okay student. You have seen that the some plants are very small, some are very big, while some are just patches over the green. You have seen that the varieties of plants are existing all around us, near our home, near the school ground, and you know, when you are going to the market on the way, you have definitely seen the varieties of plants. In the park you have definitely seen the categories, different many of the plants you can see that are the having different types of properties, like some are having a green leaves, some are having a yellowish red flower, yellowish flower, okay. Some plants having none of the flower, okay. So according to this, we have no varieties, we have getting a varieties of plants. So basically in this chapter we'll discuss about the plants grouped into three categories, that is your herbs, shrubs and trees, okay. These three categories are depend upon the plant's height, okay. What are the height of the herbs, what will be the height of the shrubs and trees, later we will discuss one by one, and their properties also, okay. Okay, so these are based on their height according to their nature of stem, because all these stems having different nature, different having works also, and their branches, okay. One by one we will discuss. Now first one I am going to discuss about the herbs. So let us we start with the points, that is your herbs. As you know students, plants are much smaller in compared to you. Some plants are just about your size, some are much taller than you, so all having the different height, and as well as according to their stem properties, their branches categories, okay. So now we will discuss about the herbs first one, okay. What will happen here, just look after here. Plants with green and tender stems, plants with green and tender stems are called herbs, okay. What will happen, they are having the green and tender stem. Tender, it means a very soft stem it having, okay. It is having very soft stem which can easily break, okay. We are not applying too much force to break it, okay. So these all having herbs, it means a greenery. Greenery, you have seen the grass also. In the case of grass, you can easily pull out the grass from the soil. That's why it is called herbs, okay. What will be the properties of herbs, they are short in height, they are very short in height, near about this scale, like, okay, more than it may be, okay. So they are short in height, they don't have many branches, they don't have many branches, okay. What will be the example of herbs, you have definitely seen the crop of wheat, rice, okay. You have definitely seen the grass also. So these all are the example of herbs. Here I made a diagram for you. You can easily see it doesn't have very long height. It means it's having a short in height, and it don't have many of the branches. One or two branches may be enough for this herbs plant, okay. So what will be the example? You must remember that the coriander also it is under the herbs. So wheat, rice crop, grass, coriander, these all are the examples of herbs. Later we will discuss about the shrubs. So student, what will happen in shrubs? As you know that the some plants develop branches near the base of the stem. Near the base of the stem means from the stem point there is there is division of branches. Okay, and the stem of shrub plant is hard. The stem of shrub plant is hard. It's having the hard stem. Okay, it's not very thick, but it is hard. Okay, the stem of shrubs plant is hard but not very thick. You have to remember that herbs plant having very tender stem, very tending stem. It means a very soft stem. We can easily break. Okay, but we have to little much apply the force to break the stem of shrubs plant. Okay, it's having very hard but not very thick in compared to as tree. Okay, so such plants are called shrubs. What will be the example? You have definitely seen the rose. If there is rose is available in your house, rose plant, then you can try, just touch their stem and try to pluck it, try to break it, but you are not able to complete it. Okay, now common hibiscus, rose, common hibiscus are the example of shrubs plant. Here I made a diagram for you. There is a rose, there is a spines, leaves, but the main point will be here that the branches is developed just near the base of the stem. The stem is hard and it is having like your size. It's having the height like your height. Okay, it's having a medium height. Now we'll discuss about the tree. Now we will discuss about the trees. So earlier we had already discussed what? About the herbs, about the shrubs. Herbs, they don't have much height as well as they don't have much branches. In case of shrubs, they are having a medium height. They are having a medium height as well as the branches of the stem are present at the starting point of the stem. Okay, you can see, and it's having a not very thick, but it's having a hard stem. It's very typical to break it their stem. Okay, now we will discuss about the trees. What will happen in trees? Some plants are very tall. Some plants are very tall and have very hard and thick stem. Very hard as well as very thick stem. This is the thick, as you know that. Okay. Now the stems have branches in the upper part. The stems have branches. This is the stems, and when it will move upward, it will segregate. It will divide into multiple, a large number of branches. Okay, that's why we can say that the stems have branches in the upper part. Stems have branches in the upper part. Okay, now such plants are called trees. Such plants are called trees. You have definitely seen it very much. Okay, now what will be the example here? Neem plant, you can see neem tree, mango tree, papaya tree. Here I have given lots of example you can take in your life. Okay, so later we will discuss about some more classification of plant. So students, some different forms of herbs, shrubs and trees. There are some plants like a creeper as well as climber. Okay, so let us will discuss about what do you mean by creepers. What are the creepers plant? Creepers, it means from the ground they can creep easily. Okay, now look here, plants with weak stems. It means creepers having very weak stems. They don't have able to stand upright position like you and most of the plants. Okay, because they are having a very weak stems. Okay, plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright, you have definitely seen most of the plant can easily stand on their own because they are having very strong stem. But in the case of creepers, they are having very weak stems, and so much weak stems by which they cannot able to stand in upright. Okay, but spreads on the ground. So such plants are called creeper plants. Such plants are called creepers. Okay, what will be the example? Watermelon, pumpkin. These all are the name of plant who is having creeping over the ground. Like here, I have made a diagram for you. There is a pumpkin, okay, and due to heavy weight also they can't able to stand upright position due to the very weak stem also, you can say. Okay, this is the leaf pumpkin and very weak stems it's having. That's why it able to creep on the ground. Okay, now later we will discuss about some climber plant. So students, have a look about the climbers. What are climbers? Now some plants take support. Okay, some plants take support to climb up. Okay, for standing they need support from the structural wall, or you can artificial do something for climbing up. Okay, now some plants take support and climb up. Such plants are called climbers. Such plants are called climbers. Okay, now what will be the example of climbers plant? As you know that in the case of grapevine, money plant, it is decorating plant and you will see at your home also. Jasmine, these all are the examples of climber because they need support to stand up. They need support to climb up. So if they are climbing, that's why they are known as climbers plant. Get it my points? I think all of you are clear about the herbs, shrubs, tree, creepers and climbers. Thank you.